Hey.
Handsome Freddy.
Feast your eyes on Kid Dynamite.
New seasons of the coolest TV series of all time are available on DVD from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment.
Good call for celebration. All right. Yeah.
Sanford and Son.
Listen, son, you entitled to your thoughts, and if you want to be entitled to your teeth, you shut up.
Good Times.
The night is young, and I am so beautiful.
What's Happening?
Happy birthday to me.
Hey. Well, hello.
And the Jeffersons.
That's your trouble, Weave. You don't think big.
My mother said the same thing when I told her I was marrying you.
Add these hilarious and unforgettable seasons to your collection.
Say what?
Relive the fun. Remember the laughs.
This is not Marlena. This is somebody's hyena.
Bring back the style.
You don't stand a chance because J.J. Evans is set for romance.
And get ready to dance.
Turning around.
What do you call this dance, Roger? The funky clutch.
Because Sony Pictures Home Entertainment is bringing you the hippest TV shows ever.
I just knew it.
For you to own on DVD.
Good. You can be all right, man.
Come walk the streets that gave birth to the music that changed the world.
The rock and roll roots are all right where I'm sitting.
They put the roll into rock.
Amazing what went on down here.
Rolling piano, infectious horns, hypnotic beats, groundbreaking guitar. Put them all together, and welcome to the sensational sound of New Orleans.
Just kick off some drums, everybody gonna be behind the drum.
Gotta pat your feet, do this, clap your hands, whatever, I'll get up and dance.
As they slip, slide, strut, and glide their way through the sounds that change the course of history. Experience this vital and in-depth documentary that celebrates the musical heritage of the Crescent City, painted with the sounds and insight of the remarkable men and women who created it. Join an unprecedented lineup of legendary artists, including the Neville Brothers, Alan Toussaint, Irma Thomas, Lloyd Price, and Keith Richards.
It's almost like you're not in America. You know, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. You know, it's like different.
We got it.
The musicians funked up the notes. That is the funkiest thing I've ever heard.
Just funky beats.
New Orleans has influenced music around the world.
Going to New Orleans was for me like going to heaven.
This is one funky city.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I had 22 impure thoughts.
Are you purposely trying to get yourself kicked out of St. Magnus?
Whoa!
For your utter inability to fit in?
I'm destined for greatness.
You're 14 years old. Greatness is not an option.
Mom?
The doctors are saying it'll take a miracle to wake her up.
For faith, you need to truly believe in something that doesn't make any logical sense.
Father, I was thinking about running the Boston Marathon.
Anyone on this team winning the Boston Marathon would be a miracle.
A miracle?
What?
There's no way you're gonna finish Boston, never mind winning it. Not if I can train harder than anyone's ever trained before.
Isn't that the kid with the mother in the coma?
Hills on the way over were pretty brutal.
That's the hill. I'll tell you right now, you're never gonna win Boston. But if you still insist on running it, I'll coach you.
How far have we run, Father?
1 mile?
You have to believe that you're going to win Boston.
How long have you been coaching him?
Kid's looking better. At least he's not running backwards. He's come a long way.
That's actually true. You think you can perform a miracle?
Congratulations, you were flying, young man.
If Ralph Walker runs Boston, you are done with this order.
Before I met that young man, I didn't much believe in anything.
He needs to learn his place in the world.
You made us feel like we were all part of something big.
You are not going to perform any miracles.
Welcome to the 53rd running of the Boston Marathon. One of the world's most prestigious foot races.
You can do it, Ralph. You can do it. It'll be a miracle. Run, Walker. Run!
Slightly ahead, does Walker have one last surge? Will they give him everything he has?
Funny thing about a dream, no matter how crazy it might be, it all seems to make sense.
Nikolai is planning to attack America.
Mr. President, look, time is running out.
I was there when millions of people vanished off the face of the earth. And when one single man rose to power to rule the entire world. That's when the dream turned into a nightmare.
You know who I am. We used to be good friends.
And what shall be the sign of that coming and of the end of the world?
Some sort of outbreak. A lot of people get sick.
By herself, with the sick and the dying, is that your idea of taking care of her?
We're going to try and stop him. I'll stay out of the big cities if I were you.
Just kiss me once. A honeymoon in New Babylon. Tell me you don't love me.
You played me. I was your right hand.
Don't flatter yourself. You'd be surprised who my right hand really is.
It is a dark and fearful world.
Starting to panic yet?
Whether it was you and the militia or someone else, this day was coming.
I changed the world, all right.
Welcome to my world, Mr. President.
He's the Antichrist. You can't kill him.
That's not humanly possible, is it?
It was given unto him to make war with the saints.
Why are you doing this to me?
She wanted to do God's will. Just like you. Just like me.
He defeated death and hell.
Going home, Buck. It's a matter of minutes now.
I can only pray God decides to wake me soon. Answers now. Prayers later.
The answer is in there.
Vanessa,
Yeah?
you think these pants make my butt look big?
Yeah, they do.
Perfect.
Gina's the best stylist in town.
Oh my God.
You're the miracle worker.
With the world's worst boss.
Give me some proper respect, yeah?
You act like you own me.
Of course I do.
Quit.
You're going to fall flat on your behind.
Well, I got a little cushion, so I'll be just fine.
Now she's taking a chance to live her dream.
Look like somebody swallowed the 70s and threw it up in here. Come on, let's make this place into Gina's.
And starting her own business.
Gina's Beauty Shop.
Joe's Electrical Repairs. I'm Joe.
She's got a brand new crew.
All right, we are professionals.
You want a cappuccino?
I don't eat or drink nothing I can't spell. You must be like the spelling bee champ.
Plenty of attitude.
Damn. Ooh. See, now if a plane crash, we could eat for days.
And a style that's all her own.
Damn, you got top and bottom. Don't bring your little behind back here till you learn how to speak to a lady. She loves me.
Precious.
I'm going as far.
You got me next, right?
I was here before you.
What's he gonna do, Bray? Just scout?
There's only one place that can change your whole look.
You got some serious work done to your bosom area.
8,000 pop. Could have bought yourself a Saturn with that.
MGM Pictures presents.
Hello?
Just go ahead.
Oh, Gina's taking care of me. Bye, Jorge.
Yes, she did.
Queen Latifah, Alicia Silverstone, Andy McDowell, and Jaimin Hansu.
Mom, I like him.
From the producers of Barbershop and Bringing Down the House.
Thank God y'all open. I got a wedding to get to in 3 hours. I'll hook you up. Let me see what we working with under this hat. God, I'm having some Don King issues.
Beauty Shop. It began as just another day on the south side of Chicago.
All right, now listen up. Give me your wallet and your Jordan, won't be no problem.
Eddie, leave them boys alone. Sit down.
It became an extraordinary day at the barbershop.
I need a cut. A little off the top, long in the back, but not quite no shag. Slope to the left like Gumby. Eddie Monster in the front, a little White Cliff on the right. Come on, hook that up for me.
From MGM Pictures and the producers of Soul Food and Men of Honor.
Hey! Ah, my finger!
You wanna know how I really feel about you? Just think about that Babyface song.
Which one?
You know, all of them, baby.
If you don't pay the property taxes, the bank is gonna foreclose on the shop.
I made your father the same offer, but you're a better businessman. You got vision.
How could you sell this place?
You know we're trying to get our recording studio off the ground.
You can't give this up.
Ice Cube.
Your father wouldn't put up with this mess.
Do I look like my father?
Yeah?
Yeah, you do, man.
Pretty much, in the nose.
Anthony Anderson. Sean Patrick Thomas. Eve. And Cedric the Entertainer.
Yo, Daddy, he believed that something as simple as a little haircut could change where a man felt on the inside.
Sometimes finding the strength
Get out.
to do what's right.
Here go your money back. I'm putting it right here on the table.
Man, you gonna take this money. You gonna take this money.
Is in the people
We can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight?
right beside you.
Rodney King should have got beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Barbershop.
I'll get you good.
Hey, y'all, look at this lady.
Oh, man, what kind of car is it, man?
Cameron.
Oh, man, now that's a good car. I got one of them. I just bought one. See, this smooth. When he get through, his face gonna be real smooth, like Gary Coleman.
For generations, Calvin's Barbershop has been the place where you can say anything.
There's something wrong with R. Kelly, man. Y'all see the tape? I think it was set up. Oh, now he was set up now. He set up the camera.
And everyone knows your business.
Now, you know that should have been your baby, right?
I know, huh? After Calvin and I stopped dating, he opted for the small instead of the supersize.
Calvin, come look. Man, what the hell is nappy cuts?
Last week, I had me a milk bath.
What? They dipping sister in milk over there?
You'll be out of business in 6 months.
Now to save the neighborhood.
We're about to get proactive rather than reactive.
Y'all hear what the man said? And this an activator talk.
They'll have to fight back.
If they want to send us back in, it's on and cracking. Just a little off the top, please.
Oh, yeah, it's cracking up in here.
MGM Pictures presents.
This is burnt. I'm not gonna eat it.
You know what? You sure wait.
What kind of man treat a little girl that way?
I wouldn't expect you to know what a man is. But I'm gonna give you a hint. It's one of them things you can't keep.
What is you talking about? Look at that front.
Do what you want.
What you been doing? Is sweeping up the shop with it?
Ice Cube.
A real barbershop got real people and most of all, real barbers.
Cedric the Entertainer.
We in a crisis right here, and you can double my rent.
Eddie, you don't even pay no rent.
Well, in that case, triple it then.
Sean Patrick Thomas.
You being nice to me?
I don't know this woman.
Eve.
Would you know me if I shoved my foot up yet?
And a special appearance by Queen Latifah.
All done.
Do I look like Beyonce?
Just like her. Say that, give me some. Sure, yes.
Barbershop. back in business.
Hey, man, you know one day this whole shop's all gonna be yours.
Mom says that we should be polite.
When it comes to dating their mom, these kids think no man is good enough.
I feel sorry for the next sucker who tries to put the moves on her.
But this man just may be tough enough.
Now get! Both of y'all, get!
No, you really got away with kids.
Now,
She's fine. This might not be a good idea. Rain, electricity.
Oh, but I sure do appreciate it.
to win her over,
What's the matter?
My ex is sick and he was supposed to take the kids to the airport. I'm gonna lose my job.
he's going to do the unthinkable.
What if I bring him?
Nick, this is huge.
Uncle Nick loves kids.
They go eat you alive.
He's the enemy.
Be careful opening that door.
No! Please remove all metal objects, keys, loose chains, cell phones, and jewelry.
Corkscrew!
We decided to drive.
Here we go.
Now,
Are we there yet?
No,
he's taking her kids on a little trip.
I have to pee.
you do not have to pee.
I'm sure the carpet is absorbent. Here it comes!
Incoming! Incoming!
That's about to go way too far.
Yo,
How's it going with the little brats?
open up.
You just using us to suck up to our mama.
Watch where you going!
Where did he go?
Now you're gonna get it!
Suzanne, I'm sure they're fine.
Revolution Studios presents
What are you doing?
a comedy about how far one man will go
Hey, how you doing, baby?
I want to say hi to the kids. I love you.
to become part of the family.
He's gentle. Whoa! Hey, boy, you want a piece of me?
I like him. He's kind of funny.
Ice Cube, Nia Long, Jay Moore.
I'm sorry, Nick.
There's nothing more that you can do to this car.
Are we there yet?
Hey!
I think he wants us to jump onto a moving train.
Whoa!